Hey there, welcome to episode 17 of Let's Play Rome Total War as the Seleucid Empire. So, we need to end turn, because there's nothing else to do. March those guys back into Seleucia. The Greeks wanted nothing, and the rebels are moving around and generally being a pain in the ass. So, end of turn report, we made a profit of 4,000, we spent like 10 grand on building stuff. The Scipii are now the richest faction, okay, fine. And recruitment, we've retrained the general's bodyguard. Ah, yes, this guy, yeah, him, he needs to go somewhere where there isn't a dude in charge. I think we'll send him to Sidon. Okay, so Palmyra, you need to build something. We will build have communal farming there. That increases farming output, so we'll do that. Over here, Halicarnassus is fine. Sardis is again unhappy. Put them down to low, but once this building gets completed, it should be okay. Nicomedia, or Nicomedia, however you want to pronounce it, needs to get rid of the shrine to Zeus. And we'll create a shrine to Halicarnassus. What? No. A shrine to Hephaestus, not Halicarnassus. What the hell? Okay, and we're going to take the army, and we're going to... In fact, I'm going to reinforce this unit right here. So we've got one unit of 80 levy pikemen, and the rest of them are going to march over here. We've got, what's this here? Oh, we've got a brigand watchtower. That's fine. They can have that. We're going to march down here and attack this. Ah, well, first we'll attack you. And what's in this Greek army? 2 militia hoplites. And this guy is on his own. Oh, he was the guy who was down here. Right, well, we're going to chase this army down. More Cretan archers and more Rhodian slingers by them. And we will reinforce those 2 units that have already lost men, because they have more experience. So, yeah, that's excellent. That's exactly what we wanted. Fantastic. Okay, so... we will attack these guys again. Actually, no, we won't. We're going to just go past these guys. We'll scare them off next turn and then get rid of them. So we can turn down the tax rate to high, and that will keep everyone happy with a single unit of peasants right there, which is good. Got Pontic diplomat right there, and Cryer can't build anything, can it? No. Okay, so everything over here is good. Tarsus is fine, Antioch is fine, Hatra is fine, Seleucia needs to build something, and retrain these 2 levy of pikemen. I also want to retrain those elephants, but I can't here apparently. Oh well, never mind, that's fine. So we can turn the tax rate up though, and we'll have a public bath right there. Seleucia is fine, or rather Susa, not Seleucia. Now here, Jerusalem has finally stopped rioting, which is good. Over here we got Zeuxis, and he's going to attack this Captain Philopos, and he's reinforced by Heruban. So it's a army strength of 20 to 9, so almost 2 to 1. So our army is almost twice as powerful as theirs apparently. We will go ahead and attack them. And then we'll besiege, is it Bostra the name of that town? I think it's Bostra. It's similar to that, even if it isn't. And we will take that town.
And at the last, there is something appealing, something appalling, something for everyone in what I must now say. We will win! Many of us may die, but all of us will be brave!
Do you say so? Right, so let's see what the terrain's like. We've got a big hill here, that's nice. And they've got a hill as well, but... right, I'm going to deploy on this hill. They've got reinforcements and I don't know where they're coming from. So, we're going to have a loose formation phalanx out front. If they go in... oh, I need to go out of phalanx formation first to do that. Let's have a... 3 rank deep phalanx. Oh, no, I've missed out a couple of militia hoplites there, my bad. Ungroup them. Right. Would you? No. I'm an idiot. Right. Stop it. Just do what you're told. Now then, 3 rank deep. And... there. Right, good. Group that. Now the phalanx behind. To be our proper troops. There we go. Group them. In fact, I'm going to move them slightly further forward. And these guys will be even further forward because we're going to have the Bedouin archers on this hill here, and that gives them a range advantage. And I have the chariots over on the left. Start the battle and see what's going on. Right, reinforcements over here, which is a whole bunch of Nubian spears. Yeah, 4 units of Nubian spears and 2 chariot units. I don't know if they're generals or if they're just chariots, but we'll see. Over here we've got desert cavalry, slingers, no, not slingers, they're pelters. We've got 1 unit of slingers, 1 unit of bowmen, 1 unit of skirmishers, or slingers or something. We've got a couple more chariot units and a large phalanx, but mostly made of Nubian spears. So, less concerned about those. What I really want is to... well, these guys are all they're going to unite their armies. So, we should go ahead and let them do that, I suppose. Because otherwise we're going to be a bit of an issue. So we'll go triple game speed. I want them all in one place so they can't actually attack from the sides, and wow, it's lagging so badly on triple game speed because these are large armies and I have the graphics at almost maximum. I really should turn them down a little bit for the sake of frame rate, but we're okay. We should be okay at regular game speed anyway. So once they go up here, their phalanxes should join the phalanx line at the front. And then they'll probably advance. If they don't, I don't know. Yeah, here we go. They're joining their reinforcement phalanx with the main phalanx, and I'm not overly concerned about them really. They've got a whole bunch of slingers and things, but I'm not overly bothered about them either, since we have the militia hoplites at the front. So, they clearly aren't going to march on us, so we're going to have to go to them. So, let's advance forward, like so. I'd really like to get my Bedouin archers shooting at these chariots, but chariots are too fast to run away from. And these are heavy chariots right there, and these ones, yeah, they're heavy chariots as well. They don't have bows. And these are chariot archers. Back here would be the general. Yep, there he is. He's a heavy chariot. And over here we've got another family member who's probably another general. Wait, I can tell if they're generals or not. They have square banners. Yeah, he has a square banner. He has a square banner. So yeah, that chariot unit there and that chariot unit there are the generals. So then, how far have we got to go? Fair way. We'll probably start getting shot at by their slingers and skirmishers and bowmen fairly soon. They actually have a hill advantage right here, which I don't particularly want them to have. Oh well, never mind. Right, that's where the line's going to stop. I actually want this one to go slightly further forward. Like that. Well, similar to that. I didn't really want them to move across, but it'll do. So, our camel archers are out of range. There's a tiny little phalanx right there with 2 guys. How cute. Right, okay. Their skirmish line is advancing, and I'm fine with that. I want them to come and attack these militia hoplites. I want to waste their to waste their ammunition. And don't tell me these chariot generals are actually going to charge them. That would be amusing. They are. That was the dumbest thing you've done all day. That chariot general is dead, apparently. Yeah, so apparently they weren't chariot general then, they're just chariots. That was stupid. Really stupid. Oh well. We've got another Egyptian chariot right here. We only lost 9 guys in that charge right there, and that was mainly because they came slightly on the end. We've also been losing them from javelins. That's fine, and I'm perfectly happy to leave these phalanx at the front here to get destroyed, or to hold them off. Really, I'm just using up my... Oh, hello, they're shooting my chariots. Let's get them out of there. I do not want these chariots running amok. Get these guys up here. And they're not much use to me right now, so I'll keep them out of the way. Also going to retreat the general a little bit. Up here, they've got a Nubian spear unit coming in to attack these guys here, and that didn't work very well. What have we got here? We've got desert cavalry right here. I'll charge desert cavalry with my chariots. Why not? That was a stupid move. Chariots versus horsemen. The chariot should win every time. Of course, we have seen it doesn't always happen, but they should win every time. Yes, there's one dude left, and we've lost no chariots. So that worked absolutely perfectly. Over here, the Nubian spearmen are getting stuck in, but these hoplites are actually winning even on loose formation, which works fine for me. I'm perfectly happy to sit behind this phalanx line here while we shoot away at their skirmishers, which is what our Bedouin archers are doing. Their phalanxes are all just coming in and breaking. These Nile spearmen are lasting a bit longer. They're charging in with the chariot general right here, and that didn't go very well for them at all. There's the general right there. They are going along the line a bit, but largely ineffective actually. They did destroy that unit though. They are now going to lose, but that's fine. I really don't care about that actually. These guys are literally just there to make them lose some dudes. I'm going to create an unbroken phalanx with my levy pikemen. No, phalanx pikemen. They're not levy. They're phalanx, and we will put them down into phalanx position. Even though we've lost one unit, one full unit, and lost a lot of this unit. They're actually losing against these Nubian spearmen, but the Nubian spearmen aren't actually pushing forward. They're just sort of standing there. I could quite happily just send my chariots around and make them freak out. It looks like they may now be fleeing the battlefield, which is fine. It means they'll be running back into the city, which I'm about to siege, I think. So that's absolutely fine. Their general, Tanutaman, is dead, which is nice. Yeah, I'm going to bring the chariots down here. I'm not going to charge them from behind, I just want to freak them out. I want to go through the middle here, and if these guys actually stop running away, I'll kill them, but... Oh, the Nubian spearmen are losing again, apparently. No, now they're winning. Really up in the air, apparently. They should now be concerned because of chariots. There we go, that worked. Chariots freaked them out, so now we can destroy them with the chariots. And the rest of their army is just running away to the winds. They've had enough. They're fleeing in all directions. Unless they're just going up the top of this hill to regroup. No, they're not stopping. I really would like to get these chariots up here to kill off these guys. There's a lot of slingers and skirmishers up there that I would like to kill. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Just destroying these guys right here. We've got a unit routed, the militia hoplites. the ones that got broken by that Egyptian chariot charge. But that actually worked out to my advantage, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Now then, we're going to pull up the phalanx because we don't need it anymore. There we go. This battle is now over, basically. We're just chasing down these units who haven't actually routed, they're just running off the field. So we're going to chase them down with our chariots, and the general's too far away to actually attack with them, so we're not going to worry about that. We're going to follow these chariots. Here they are. Put onto triple game speed. Your orders have not been completed, you were told to attack. Yeah, that's
the
good.
enemy army is in flight! Pursue them! Drive
Kill
them
those
from
Nile
the
spears as well.
battlefield!
There's more of these Nile spears, so kill them. And they've routed, so they can't actually damage us. Which is nice. So we'll just ride them down. Like so. Yeah, chariots will absolutely decimate routing units, they really will. Just destroy them entirely. And to 8 men from like 40. Yeah, they go flying. Sucks to be you guys. Right. There's another unit right the way over there which hasn't left the battlefield yet, but there's no way I'll get over it get over to it in time to take it out before it gets off the battlefield. So I'm just going to continue killing these guys off while we wait for them to leave the field. Because they haven't actually routed. If they had routed, this battle would be over, but they haven't. So, alright, so charge these guys down. There's only 2 of them left. There they go. And kill this last Nile spearman. There he is. He's on the floor. He's not dead yet, though. Now he's dead. Good. Right. We'll go after this guy over here, but we're not going to catch him. So we killed 43% of their army for 7% losses, which is more than acceptable. Let's see. Hoplites were the only ones to lose, except for this phalanx pike here. And they lost 5 dudes, but they're not going to get them back. Not worried about that. That's absolutely fine. The chariots killed 170 people. That's ridiculous. They didn't even do much. They did, however, gain a silver experience chevron. So they went from 3 bronze chevrons to 1 silver chevron, which is, of course, better. Basically 7 chevrons that way. And what's left of that army, yeah, has routed inside here. They've got a full unit bowman right there. That's interesting. We've got Egyptian chariots, desert cavalry. Do we have archers here? We have camel archers, okay. Alright, fine. I'm going to retrain these phalanxes, and we're going to retrain those guys, okay, because they're basically cannon fodder. And now we're going to take this army, check for any more, no more camel archers, and we're going to besiege the settlement. If we had not camels, if we had elephants, we could just smash the gates down, but that's obviously not going to happen. We've got another Egyptian army back here, which is weak and poor, and another one behind there, which we're not worried about at all. Over here, yep, we can move now and assault this town. Right, okay, and we will siege this town next time. They've got 3 horse archers, regular archers, slingers, eastern infantry, and Archimedes. Something like that. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of levy pikemen there, and that's mainly what we're going to use, because using archers versus archers is going to cost us way too many archers. So we're just going to go in and force our way through with our levy pikes. This guy's going to Sidon, and up here, I think we can now, yes, we can now siege this thing. He's got only 45 men in his unit. He will siege this, and I'm only going to show this because it's the capital, or the capital now. Otherwise I would have normally just auto-resolved that. But this won't take long, so not a huge issue. I think really what I'm just going to do is just send the chariots in and have them chop his unit to pieces. Yeah, I'm not interested in your speech. We just want to kill him. Right, take this one. That'll do. Start, kill. Right, triple game speed. Yeah, and because it's a Pontic leader, not a Egyptian leader, they're on horseback. So that's not going to work out too well for them. What we want is to send the chariots in and just destroy them. At least that's my theory. We should just be able to destroy them.
Now they must batter a way through.
There go the gates.
The enemy gate is down.
Okay, drop the ram, get out of the way. And let's send in the chariots. I'm not going to run them at first. We don't want them to be fresh when they get there, because there's only 10 left in the unit, so they are slightly depleted. Right, let's speed up time. It'll take a little while to get in here. And these guys, I think they actually have, yeah, I'm pretty sure they have javelins, so they may do a little bit of damage to these chariots before we get there.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Right. And they're actually coming out of the town centre, which is nice. I'm going to stop them here and see if they come a bit further towards me. So I don't really want to charge them when they're in the town centre, as that is actually a hill technically right there. They do have a slight height advantage. Alright, so 45 against 10, but it's horsemen against chariots, so you do want to get them in this open area right here. You're probably going to lose a chariot or two from that. Right, okay, let's see how these chariots fare. We've lost one chariot already, but he's lost a lot of horses already. Attack, keep attacking. Just go around them in circles, cut their legs off. That's what the chariots are designed to do. Oh, they're running amok. Not overly surprising, but actually that ended up hurting them far more than me. So I'm not bothered by that. However, that does mean I have to move my army, because they're probably going to run straight at us. Where are my camel archers? I'm going to have them, and horse archers, I have them move over here. Heavy cavalry is all the way over there. Where's the general? No, we'll go over here. And worst case scenario is they'll just go through my militia hoplites. Best case scenario, they'll just go straight past the end here and completely ignore us. Looks like best case scenario has happened. Good. Right. Now we need something else to go in there and kill the general unit. He doesn't have many horses left though. He has about 13 horses left from 45. So that chariot unit did its work quite well. I'm going to send in our general to do it. Why not? Let's go speed up time. We've killed 73% of his army, 73% of his unit. Right, the chariots have fled. That's fine. I don't care about that. They sort of did their job. They almost did their job anyway. I wanted them to kill that entire unit, but I suppose taking 73% of it is good enough. Right, let's charge these guys. Eastern General versus Seleucid General with 3 silver experience chevrons and silver weaponry and bronze defense. We should easily destroy them. Yeah, we're cutting them down quickly.
The enemy army
Let's just continue. There's only like 2 guys left. One guy. There's their general. He's running back into their town square, and he's going to get completely destroyed.
This is a victory
there he
for
goes.
The gods, a day of triumph to mark with a song or two.
And who was that? Eminos. Okay. They killed 3. Okay, where's the chariots? Yeah, they sustained 3 casualties, which didn't recover, but oh well. I don't know if we'll get them back again because they ran amok. I think we will, but we'll see. If we don't, oh well. They're a depleted unit anyway, so I'm not overly bothered about that. So we've taken the Armenian capital. And how are they going to react to that? No, not too badly. Oh, because they have hardly any people there at all. Faction destroyed. The Armenians are now dead. Okay, cool. We've destroyed the Armenians. We no longer have to worry about them. And oh, I could have sworn that was... oh well, okay. Right, fine. We've destroyed the Armenians. And we've got a whole bunch of things to build, actually. We've got a rebel fort there now, which is now empty. So wherever their army was, it's now gone rebel. And I have no clue where it's got to. So, oh well, I'm going to get rid of this shrine here. And can we retrain some of this army? No, we can't. What we are going to do... 7-sided chariots. Then we'll hold on to those. We don't have enough people to recruit peasants. Well, I don't really want to leave anyone here, and getting rid of peasants isn't going to help. Getting rid of the chariots rather isn't going to help with that. Let's reinforce that unit there because they've got 2 chevrons. Alright, I'm going to disband one of my militia hoplite units in order to get more, or in order to get a peasant unit in here. And we can't retrain anyone, so we're going to take the entire army. We're going to go over here and attack the Parthian capital, which is poorly defended. There's 5 units outside and 4 units inside. And let's see, what's this at? Low rate is 10%, so yeah, next turn we should be okay there, hopefully. We've got a few other things to build up here, yeah. Artaxata, that's the one. Now we want... we'll have sewers there, hopefully that should improve the public happiness. We'll have a mine in Katai. Over here, we can't do anything in Krya. Halicarnassus is fine. Ah, right. Hold on, that's very powerful for 3 people. Oh well, never mind. Let's see. Slavis is fine. All of my main cities are fine. Are we? Did we start? Yeah, we started sieging that this time. No more guys there. And we're done there. Okay. Right. They're unhappy. Yeah, they're going to be fine next turn. Okay, good. So that's everything sorted here. No. Okay, fine. We're going to check for mercenaries. No, we're not in them. And end turn. Right, we're being attacked by Captain Tios, and he's being reinforced by Reuben from Bostra. And if we win this, Heruben will die, and we will get Bostra. So let's go ahead and fight this. They're going to come in from behind us and in front of us. So we want to go off to either the left or the right of the screen and attack from there. Maybe we'll just go and kill the army from behind first, because Heruben has the larger of the 2 armies. We'll see.
Before night comes, this battle will be done. Whether the day goes well or not is in our hands. Brave sons of Greece, fight well and earn the favor of the gods.
I already have the favor of the gods. Right, so apparently we've got people coming from behind. Oh, we've got a huge hill here. I would be stupid not to use it. Right, let's take these guys out of phalanx into loose formation again. And that tactic works so well that I'm loathed not to use it. Out of phalanx, loose formation. Can't actually see where they are right there. That'll do, whatever. Right, proper phalanx behind. put them... let's make them a bit thicker. That'll do. Right, phalanx up. Bedoan archers go right there. General can go there. Chariot will go on the right wing, sort of, and start battle. Right.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Okay, so we've got one over there and one over here. What have they got? Looks like they've got archers or skirmishers. Slingers, skirmishers, archers, and a couple of units of Nile spearmen. Okay. I'm going to advance on those guys. Damn it. Select everyone and rotate that way. And move to there. There we go. We're going to advance on these dudes right here before they get a chance to connect up with this reinforcing army from Bosra. I know I didn't cut them off last time, but they're in a much closer position now, so it's going to be a lot easier to actually intercept. There's some bowmen right there, skirmishers, slingers, and some depleted units of chariots. That's fine. Right. I want to get... where are my chariots? There they are. I'm going to have my chariots go around and attack the missile units from the rear. Because we should be able to get there before they can really do anything about it. Don't know where those skirmishers are going, but we're going to intercept them. Go over here and intercept. Actually, get those bowmen. The bowmen are more of a threat than anything else. Well, the skirmishers are a bit of a threat to my chariots, but other than that, we're okay. So, chariots should actually be alright. We might lose a couple. Right. Those bowmen are taking a lot of casualties, and they're broken. Good. Right, let's chase down these skirmishers over here. In the middle, we'll just hold these guys down. Bedoan archers should be firing at skirmishers. Chariots, I don't want them to go too close to this army over here. Not yet, anyway. But we're holding back these Nile spearmen with these militia hoplites. They're going to lose in the middle there, but not a huge issue. We've caught up with the skirmishers, the chariots, and going to go to work on them, as they should be. If we can actually attack them, it would be fantastic. How far away is this army? Not too far away, but they're alright. Okay. Why are you just circling around the outside? Attack them. Okay, so we've broken the bowmen, the skirmishers, we've broken one of their units of pikemen, we're taking out their slingers and skirmishers with the Bedoan archers, we've lost chariots, which is irritating. Yeah, there we go. Now they're fleeing. Okay, we're going to bring the chariots up here away from this army here. And that unit of Nile spearmen has broken. Okay. Right. We're going to send the chariots after this last unit of slingers. And then we're going to take the phalanx. We're going to put it over here. I'm going to leave these guys right here for a moment, just until the chariots get here. Freak these guys out. There we go. I don't want them going anywhere near that phalanx right there. Or those arrows that are flying in from my own units. No, we're okay. Okay, right. Now then. Out of phalanx formation, we want to set up these guys not like that. We will set them up across here like that. Run there. Let's run the phalanx as well. Now then, we've got some Nile spearmen coming back. I'm just going to harass this army over here with Bedouins and the chariots, and that should be enough to make them flee and die. Bedouins attack that unit of Nile Spearmen. We'll have the side chariots go after these slingers, and now we pretty much got this reinforcement army where we want it. So we'll leave it there. We'll get the general up here. Chariot's going to deal with these guys over here. Killed most of those Nile Spearmen and kill those slingers. These Nile Spearmen won't last very long. Of course, we've got Nubian Spearmen up here. Slingers, skirmishers, Egyptian chariot. Let's put the phalanx down on the militia phalanx. Then we'll have, let's change target. We'll start shooting at these skirmishers over here. On the far side here we've got Egyptian chariots. I don't know what they're trying to achieve, but they've really only got one target over there. Let's get the chariot over here to come in and attack from behind. That's what we're going to do. Why are they bowmen over there? Okay. Right, pikemen. Run there quickly, because these guys are obviously trying to flank, and we don't want that. There we go. Right, the enemy general's dead. Let's get these guys to attack over here. Or not. Right, phalanx down, kill them. Okay, didn't actually lose any men from that at all. We're going to push these Nubian spears downhill again. And they're actually coming around the edge of this phalanx here, that's fine. We'll just send this unit down here to deal with it. Over here, bowmen right there, so we kill them with the chariots. Those guys are dying, we'll put these guys back in formation.
The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them!
Right, killed those bowmen. I'll go after these ones too. Let's get the general down here. He can get some experience out of this. These chariots are going to charge these bowmen down. It would be nice if we could recover that chariot, but I don't think we will. Now then, let's go over here. Right, you charge down that Nubian spearman unit. Chariots after those slingers. Yeah, there you go. The majority of their army is now broken and fleeing. Let's have the Bedouin archers shoot at these slingers, who are actually shooting at our general right now, which I'm not overly pleased about, but we won't lose too many men from that. Now they're fleeing, that's fine. Bedouin archers fire at these Nubian spearmen. Got these skirmishers with the side chariots. We've got these phalanx pikemen are being shot by these slingers, which I'm not overly pleased with. Actually, we have them go after these Nubian spears over here, and these militia hoplites will deal with them from behind. Oh, they're done. Okay, general, don't get killed by those Nubians. That's not the #1 thing on our to-do list. Go kill those spearmen. Over here, there's nothing over there at all of any threat in any way. So, right, these phalanx pikemen are going to kill these Nubians. Let's charge these slingers with these militia pike, militia hoplites. Yeah. Yeah, their morale is gone now. They're going to run to the hills, and that's the end of the battle.
They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from
I will
our men.
continue, because we have Zeuxis here, who needs more experience, and there's a large unit right here that we can kill off. Right, let's have these guys just reform up here. Phalanx can reform up here. Militia hoplites are still apparently fighting, but whatever. Go back over there. And the only ones we're going to leave going about their business, killed Reuben, are the general and the chariots. The chariots will get these guys down here, are going to get away. But there are some fairly sizable units up here that we can destroy with the general. Let's go down here. Actually, there's a slinger unit there that's almost untouched. We're going to go after them. We've got chariots taking care of these guys up here. Kill a couple of those on the way through. Yeah. Get those slingers. There's lots of them. Lots of experience there for you. Chariots got those skirmishers. Yeah, there you go. They've halved that unit in a matter of seconds, which is fantastic. Destroy them before they get off the battlefield. Okay, there's 20 of them left, less than 20 of them left. Yeah, it's going to be like 10 of them get away, that's fine. We'll go over here and attack these guys. Actually no, go for these ones, there's more of them. Just, but there are. Right, we charge these guys down. Still no experience improvements. Next unit. Chariots. Don't let them get away. Any other units anywhere? Nope, these are all that's left. Okay. That's done. And this appears to be the last unit we can actually get at. So there's 4 more guys. I'm going to chase them down with Zeuxis. 1 dude left. And he's dead.
This is a
okay.
heroic victory, worthy of Greek soldiers.
Well, the chariots gained an experience chevron. Don't think the general did though. Alright, end the battle, thank you. Right, did you gain experience? No, but they sustained a casualty. We didn't get a chariot back, okay, never mind. The Doan archers gained some experience though, so that's good. And the chariots, of course, gained experience, so we're happy about that. That's nearly a full unit of chariots. It was at the beginning of the battle, but oh well. Right, we now own Bosra, and we will get nothing from enslaving it, so we're just going to occupy it. Do not attack, or you will attack. No. Fight me. You declared war on me, remember? So, why are we looking over here? Oh, we've got a diplomat here. That's the Scythians. We've dealt with them already. Oh, damn it. There was a Dacian right there. You see, he's Brutii. Alright, let's go to this one. Damn. Oh well, never mind. So we made a profit of 9,000 right there, which is nice. Agent found, construction reports, recruitment reports, and diplomatic information. The Dacians and the Germans are now at war, and the Dacians and Macedonians have declared a ceasefire. Okay, fair enough. Don't really care about any of that. Halicarnassus is not happy. Retrain that Byreme. Next turn, that Governor's Palace will be done. So I'm not going to bother about them. They'll be fine. Nicomedia, you can build stuff, can't you? No, you can't. Okay, retrain those peasants though. Tax rate goes up to very high. Encrya. No, you're fine. Over here we've got Greek family member, and get rid of the Greek family member. Let's auto-resolve this. We lost no one and killed all of his. Okay. That really was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we're going to assault this Greek city, which has a lot of people in it actually. Okay. Right, any more? No, no new archers. We can't even get the Bastani anymore, but never mind. What's in this Greek city? A lot of militia cavalry, apparently. Okay, fair enough. We're going to siege that. You're going to leave Halicarnassus. If it revolts, which I don't think it will, then fair enough, but I don't think it will. Sidon, you can retrain this dude. and you can build me a shipwright. Yes, build me a shipwright and go up to very high taxes. Damascus is fine, Palmyra is fine, Antioch is fine, Tarsus fine, Hatra very high tax rate, and maybe a public bath. Seleucia is fine, Susa is sort of fine. We need to attack this place down here. Bosra, very high tax rate, and we can't really retrain most of these guys. Let's hold on. Yeah, we'll use these ones to retrain the silver silver weapon units. Oh damn, that one's gone down to a bronze unit because there's so many bronzes in there. That's a shame. Oh well, never mind. Let's go out of here. Retrain. We can't even retrain a single unit from 31. Alright, we'll just disband those then. Let's retrain these guys because they lost some people. But still, a unit of 85 phalanx pikemen has got more people than a militia hoplite unit at full strength. So that's still a very useful unit. So we're not going to disband it. Unfortunately, though, we can't actually build a peasant in there. There's a whole bunch of Egyptian people right here, and they're not going to be able to siege me, but they might try. So we'll see about that. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this place. Okay, normal tax rate, retrain the peasants. So yeah, I was right, they weren't going to revolt. Okay, now, just check here. No, we don't want any of that. Siege this place. We want rams. We'll have 6 rams. And what have they actually got in there? Oh, cataphracts. Okay, 31 cataphracts. Well, last time they didn't actually turn out to be that much of a threat, so less worried about them now. Faction leader, Ardumanish the Cunning. Okay, he's got quite a good command rating. Not as good as Cleotus, of course. Close, very close. But oh well. Right, so they've got horse archers, cataphracts, or half a unit of cataphracts, a couple of slinger units which are depleted, a peasant unit, and a eastern infantry and a hillman. Okay, well, I'm not overly concerned about any of that. So, we're going to besiege them, and we can siege this one, so we're going to do this. Now, this is the army that's mostly missile units. So we're going to go in with our melee troops on this one. I'm not going to use too many archers because we'll just lose too many and it's not worth it. Yeah, because if you've got an army with loads of missiles, it's not worth it.
Who look upon this dawn will live to see the night? I tell you, the sons of Greece will see the dusk and will be triumphant!
Of course they will. Right, these are all levies, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, levy pikemen. We don't want to use the archers. Archers will be useful at a later date, but not today. So we're going to leave them there. Alright, pikemen. All along the front. We need to bash the gates down, so we do need at least... I'm going to take 3 of them. We'll take this guy, that one, and that one. That one's going to go there. That one will go there, and that one will go there. That can go closer to the line. Right, these, however, are going to go right there. Okay, good. So, start battle. And actually I'm going to put these guys in loose formation because they have so many missile units. There we go. Then you're going to attack the middle, you're going to attack this wall, and you're going to attack this wall. They may just all run away. We've got horse archers right there and they are going to attack from range. Actually, if they remove their horse archers... Oh, they've got some archers there as well. Maybe not. Nah, we'll let them go back and we'll stick to the original plan, just going in melee. they've got some more horse archers in the centre of town there as well. Yeah, we're already being shot at. We've lost a fair few men from these units already. Good thing they're on loose formation, or we would have lost a lot more. But we'll have plenty of men to bash down the gates and the walls, so not a huge issue. Actually, if I brought forward my archers, I would actually be able to shoot them back. Oops. Archers. Loose formation. If I put my archers here, they may actually be able to shoot them without being shot, because they seem to be focusing on my phalanx troops right now. So if they stay that way, we'll see. I'm going to bring over the archers and risk it. I don't really want to lose too many archers. I mean, they're replaceable, yes, but they're less replaceable than levy pikemen, because we don't really need levy pikemen anymore. Right, gate is 70% down, wall is 50% down, roughly. Right, we aren't getting shot yet, or at least our archers aren't. However, our archers are in range, so they're going to start pelting these guys.
The enemy gate is down! Our
which is nice. Maybe I should switch them to flaming arrows. Now that's a lot of arrows right there. A lot of arrows. There goes the wall.
And the way into the
one
city
wall.
is open for our soldiers.
Both walls actually. Oh, we've lost a few archers right there. Someone was shooting back at us. We've lost 5 archers. That's not too bad. Alright, I thought with that many missile units they would kill a lot more than that, but oh well. Right, so let's move these guys forward. In fact, if we go here now, we can just hold this side. We'll get these guys inside, get them right there, we'll run them in out of loose formation. There we go, run you there, and this unit is going to start the march towards city centre, right there. Oh, here come their horse archers. Form the phalanx, please. Face the correct direction. Yeah, these are not melee troops. They're not going to do well against a pike unit at all. Yeah, so their horse archers are basically decimated right there. And those slingers are now dead too, which is excellent. We've taken the walls, and our archers can actually shoot at this general, which they are doing, I believe. Here are their slingers. They should be running into position. Right. Stop right there. We'll put down the phalanx and deal with these slingers. At least that's the idea. Here's the Eastern General charging. Levy pikemen are steady. Okay. Balance of forces is equal with the general there, apparently. Alright, I'm not going to bring in the other levy pikemen until I absolutely have to, because we are actually showering, we were showering them with missiles. I don't know why we stopped, but okay. Fair enough. Apparently they don't want to shoot their own dudes. Alright, attack the general. If we kill him, then no, that wasn't going to work. Okay, well, they've broken, so let's turn these guys around quickly. And these guys can turn around as well. Run into position. So you've lost the walls, but not for long. There goes their general. Wow. Okay, they got annihilated. Okay, right. And these guys have stopped routing, so let's get them back inside. Alright, that actually worked out quite well. Right. Let's get these guys into position here. We'll run them to there. Then we'll have the unit of 75 behind them. like that, and 76 will go here. They're actually being shot at by someone. Don't know who the hell's shooting them. There's no one around there to shoot them. Weird. Must be some friendly fire. Right, they're in position. Form the phalanx. They're getting shot at by these slingers over here, but that's fine. Let's run these guys into formation. And these are at the rear, so we'll run these guys forward first. They'll get a bit mixed up, but one unit's moving faster than the other, so it should get sorted out fairly rapidly. Then once they're in formation, I'll group them and we'll march forward as a unit and make a march on town. If they would hurry up and get into position, it'd be nice. Right, hurry up please. And you at the rear, thank you. Right, phalanx down, now, march forward. They immediately lose phalanx formation because they're idiots. Oh well, never mind. Getting stoned by these slingers right here, who just gained an experience chevron by the looks of it. But they're tired. This Eastern general, or what's left of his unit, is about to die. Oh, are they actually charging in there? Possibly. Let's move forward. No, don't attack. March. There we go, that's what we want. So we're going to march through this general. At least that's the plan. There we go. Go on then, go. Right, okay, they've changed formation. Fine, I'll deal with that. That's not actually a terrible formation, so we'll be fine with that. Let's move forward. Got horse archers shooting us here, an almost full unit of horse archers in fact. Actually, these heavy pikes have the same length spears as the phalanx pikemen. Oh well, never mind. Let's put these down. And let's push on these horse archers. There we go. Already lost a lot of horses. It's about a third of their horses gone. And they're routed. Excellent. Let's ungroup these guys. Oh, fantastic. I didn't want the weak unit in the middle. Oh well, whatever. Let's charge these guys forward. These should break because of the number of enemies. Yeah, I'm surprised that general hasn't routed, but okay. Fine. There we go. Phalanx down and up again, and that gets rid of him. Let's get into position here. Everyone into position. And widen. Very weak in the middle of this phalanx right here, but we'll do it anyway. Put the spears down. Let's see if we can encourage them to come in like that. Which is basically the worst thing they could possibly have done. Charge down a hill into spears. I don't know what these guys are doing. Yeah, these horse archers are breaking and regrouping and breaking again. Alright, they're now charging down a hill. They're mostly keeping them at bay, but in the middle here with the weaker unit, we're not doing so well. Let's get these guys out of phalanx formation. We'll run them up there. And then we can attack from the side. There we go, attack from the side. You attack, right. So now we've got them between two phalanxes, or rather. One at the back, one at the front, and one at the side. So attacking from three positions, and we completely massacred them, as you can see. Right, running out of men. Die. All of you die. I think these are the last few guys. Yep, we've got control of the town centre, and we'll end there. Right, let's see. We healed 20 of our levy pikemen. And we healed all of our archers. Excellent. That's fantastic. So we didn't lose any archers at all, which is what I was trying to avoid doing. But I was trying to avoid losing any archers. So we've accomplished that, even though we actually made good use of them as well in that battle. So that's nice. And this should be this entire, yeah, the entire section at the bottom of the map. We will enslave this population because they are unhappy. We're also going to get rid of their shrine. Right, okay, so we just need to turn down the tax rate and they're happy again. We will... I'm going to retrain these like that, and then we will disband that unit. Alright, fine, I'll disband a second unit of levy pikemen to create a peasant unit to rule this area. And they're going to stay there for a moment, because otherwise we're going to lose control of that. That's very much not a Seleucid friendly area. So, hello. We've got a shrine here we don't want. Let's sort that out. And we could actually attack from here, but I don't particularly want to. We're going to let them do as they please. Salamis. Tax rate goes up. No, it doesn't. It goes back down again. How many we do? Let's get another peasant and then put the tax rate up. Oh damn it, that didn't work. Alright, cancel that then. We'll have sewers. That'll make them happier once it's built anyway. Over here, Arcanatus is still not happy. We'll deal with that next turn. Can I not build something here? Oh, I guess not. Oh well. Okay, the Pontics are pretty much at bay. They've only got 2 cities left. They've got this one right here and their capital, which is right there. And we have 2 Parthian cities left. And once they're gone, well, once this one is gone, we will only actually be at war with the Greeks over here, who have really bitten off more than they can chew, and with the Egyptians down here, who are losing badly. So that's good. And yeah, so yeah, I just checked the recorded file size, and I've had another hour-long episode, which also caused the game to crash. So I've had to start it up to even do the outro, but hey, never mind. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you've enjoyed episode 17 of Let's Play Rome Total War as the Seleucid Empire, and I will see you next time when we will be taking care of the Parthians, or at least the Parthian capital. We'll leave this Parthian one up here because it's just pain in the ass to get to, and then we'll be dealing with just the Pontics, the Greeks and the Egyptians. So we've defeated one of our enemies, and we're about to go and defeat another one, pretty much. So yeah, I'll see you next time. We can have that. We're going to march down here and attack this. Well, first we'll attack you. And what's in this Greek army? 2 militia hoplites. And this guy is on his own. Oh, he was the guy who was down here. Right, well, we're going to chase this army down. More Cretan archers and more Rhodian slingers by them. And we will reinforce those 2 units that have already lost men, because they have more experience. So yeah, that's excellent. That's exactly what we wanted. Fantastic. Okay, so we will attack these guys again. Actually no, we won't. We're going to just go past these guys. We'll scare them off next turn and then get rid of them. So we can turn down the tax rate to high, and that will keep everyone happy with a single unit of peasants right there, which is good. Got Pontic diplomat right there, and Cryer can't build anything, can it? No. Okay, so everything over here is good. Tarsus is fine, Antioch is fine, Hatra is fine. Seleucia needs to build something, and retrain these 2 levy of pikemen. I also want to retrain those elephants, but I can't here apparently. Oh well, never mind. That's fine. So we can turn the tax rate up though, and we'll have a public bath right there. Seleucia is fine, or rather Susa, not Seleucia. Now here, Jerusalem has finally stopped rioting, which is good. Over here we got Zeuxis, and he's going to attack this Captain Philopos, and he's reinforced by Heruban. So it's a army strength of 20 to 9, so almost 2 to 1. So our army is almost twice as powerful as theirs, apparently. We will go ahead and attack them, and then we'll besiege. Is it Bostra the name of that town? I think it's Bostra. It's similar to that, even if it isn't. And we will take that town.
And at the last, there is something appealing, something appalling, something for everyone in what I must now say. We will win! Many of us may die, but all of us will be brave!
You say so. Right, so let's see what the terrain's like. We've got a big hill here, that's nice. And they've got a hill as well, but... Right, I'm going to deploy on this hill. They've got reinforcements and I don't know where they're coming from. So, we're going to have a loose formation phalanx out front. If they go in... Oh, I need to go out of phalanx formation first to do that. Let's have a 3 rank deep phalanx. Oh, no, I've missed out a couple of militia hoplites there, my bad. Ungroup them. Right. Would you... No. I'm an idiot. Right. Stop it. Just do what you're told. Now then, 3 rank deep. And... there. Right, good. Group that. Now the phalanx behind. To be our proper troops. There we go. Group them. In fact, I'm going to move them slightly further forward. And these guys will be even further forward because we're going to have the Bedouin archers on this hill here, and that gives them a range. Hey there, welcome to episode 17 of Let's Play Rome Total War as the Seleucid Empire. So, we need to enter town because there's nothing else to do. March those guys back into Seleucia. The Greeks wanted nothing, and the rebels are moving around and generally being a pain in the ass. So, end of turn report. We made a profit of 4,000. We spent like 10 grand on building stuff. The Scipii are now the richest faction. Okay, fine. And recruitment. We've retrained the general's bodyguard. Ah, yes. This guy. Yeah, him. He needs to go somewhere where there isn't a dude in charge. I think we'll send him to Sidon. Okay, so Palmyra, you need to build something. You will build have communal farming there. That increases farming output, so we'll do that. Over here, Hyrcanassus is fine. Sardis is again unhappy. Put them down to low, but once this building gets completed it should be okay. Nicomedia, or Nicomedia, however you want to pronounce it, needs to get rid of the shrine to Zeus. And we'll create a shrine to Hyrcanassus. What? No. A shrine to Hephaestus, not Hyrcanassus, what the hell? Okay, and we're going to take the army, and we're going to... In fact, I'm going to reinforce this unit right here. So we've got 1 unit of 80 levy pikemen, and the rest of them are going to march over here. We've got, what's this here? Oh, we've got a brigand watchtower. That's fine. They can advantage. And I have the chariots over on the left. Start the battle and see what's going on. Right, reinforcements over here, which is a whole bunch of Nubian spears. Yeah, 4 units of Nubian spears and 2 chariot units. I don't know if they're generals or if they're just chariots, but we'll see. Over here we've got desert cavalry, slingers, no, not slingers, they're pelters. We've got 1 unit of slingers, 1 unit of bowmen, 1 unit of skirmishers, or slingers or something. We've got a couple more chariot units and a large phalanx, but mostly made of Nubian spears. So, less concerned about those. What I really want is to... well, these guys are all they're going to unite their armies. So, we should go ahead and let them do that, I suppose. Because otherwise we're going to be a bit of an issue. So we'll go triple game speed. I want them all in one place so they can't actually attack from the sides, and wow, it's lagging so badly on triple game speed because these are large armies and I have the graphics at almost maximum. I really should turn them down a little bit for the sake of frame rate, but we're okay. We should be okay at regular game speed anyway. So once they go up here, their phalanxes should join the phalanx line at the front, and then they'll probably advance. If they don't, I don't know. Yeah, here we go. They're joining their reinforcement phalanx with the main phalanx, and I'm not overly concerned about them really. They've got a whole bunch of slingers and things, but I'm not overly bothered about them either, since we have the militia hoplites at the front. So they clearly aren't going to march on us, so we're going to have to go to them. So let's advance forward like so. I'd really like to get my Bedouin archers shooting at these chariots, but chariots are too fast to run away from, and these are heavy chariots right there, and these ones, yeah, they're heavy chariots as well. They don't have bows, and these are chariot archers. Back here would be the general. Yep, there he is. He's a heavy chariot, and over here we've got another family member who's probably another general. Wait, I can tell if they're generals or not. They have square banners. Yeah, he has a square banner, he has a square banner. So yeah, that chariot unit there and that chariot unit there are the generals. So then, how far have we got to go? Fair way. We'll probably start getting shot at by their slingers and skirmishers and bowmen fairly soon. They actually have a hill advantage right here, which I don't particularly want them to have. Oh well, never mind. Right, that's where the line's going to stop.